Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Oh, na 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 na.
For the past 3 days, I've just been doing a lot of thinking, and I've just learned a lot of things, and I just feel like I should share with you guys. And I always want to share what I know with you guys know already. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so this video is about things you need to realize early in life. First thing you need to realize is that you need to fight for what you want. The thing about life is that there's nothing you want that you get easily. There's nothing you want that you wouldn't have to fight for. And then people think that, oh, they're special, or oh, things work out in their favor just because. And it's not true. Whatever you want in life, you just kind of always have to fight for it, because you're not the only person that wants it at the end of the day. So it's like you're running a race and thinking that because you're special you can walk and still get to the finish line first. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's just one thing I feel like you need to realize in life. You are not special. You're really not. Whatever you want from life, you have to fight for and pray heavily for. And the next thing you need to learn early in life is, if you own it, nobody can ever use it against you. Anything that you've done that's like embarrassing, just own it. If you own it, nobody, I promise you, nobody in this world can ever use it against you. It's just things that you deny and things that you're ashamed of or embarrassed about that people can use against you. And they can use it against you simply because you haven't accepted it or you haven't owned it. There's nobody in this world that is above mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Don't ever feel like your own mistake is too much or whatever. Just own it and forgive yourself and forget about it. It's all good at the end of the day. You need to really learn this one early in life, and this is that you're not always right. Yes, I know. Even when you believe that what you believe in is it doesn't make it right. Like, have you ever thought of the fact that what you think is right might not even be reasonably right? It's just the fact that you're so convinced about it doesn't make it true. So that's one of the things I feel like you need to learn early in life, and it's to help you go far, because you'll be much more open to hearing what people think, their opinions and stuff like that. So the next thing I feel like you should learn early in life, or you need to realize in life, is that the earlier you wake up, the more you can do. I know this sounds cliche or whatever, but like, I'm telling you, if you wake up, try waking up by like 5, yeah, you will do a whole lot before 10, and when it's 10 you're like, oh, it's just 10, and you've done so much. So if you really have stuff to do, wake up early and do it. And there's no disservice to yourself for waking up early. You just have much more time in a day to get stuff done, which I feel like is a very good thing. So yeah, learn that early. So the next thing to learn is, people don't start to recognize you until you start doing stuff in your life. And honestly, the best thing you can do for yourself is to work on yourself, and until you start being of some sort of value or whatever, people don't fuck with you. Alright, this one you need to realize early in life, because it's something that you do throughout the rest of your life. Mistakes are part of life. No matter what the mistake is, or no matter how big it is, it's just part of life. Don't ever beat yourself up over something that you can't change, or over a mistake that you made, because you can't change past. You can never change what happened. You can't even change 2 minutes ago. So why dwell on a mistake or an error or something that you did in the past? Forgive yourself and move on. Mistakes happen, and that's one thing you need to learn very early in life, because you will make mistakes for the rest of your life, and you can't go about life just beating yourself up because of one thing you did wrong. We're all human beings at the end of the day. So the next thing you need to learn early in life is that savings and investments are the best gift you can ever give to yourself. I feel like, yeah, some people don't see any reason why you should save or why you should invest, because I mean, you don't know if you die tomorrow, right? I used to be like that. But let me tell you something, yeah? The best thing you can do for yourself is invest in different things, especially when you're young, because life is very unpredictable. The fact that things are the way they are for you right now doesn't mean that they'll stay that way till the day you die or forever and ever. So you have to have like a cushion just in case things don't work out for you in life. You just kind of always have to have a backup plan. Do you understand? And your savings and investments, I feel, maybe not your investments are backup plans, but like, it's just important to have some money stored away for a rainy day. I believe so, because you never know. Things happen so fast and so quickly in life, and then if you're not prepared for it, there's no way you're going to handle it. The next thing I feel like you need to realize in life is that not every friend is a lifetime friend. There was something my dad told me a while ago, and he said, or was it my dad? I don't know. There was something I learned a while ago, and it was that if you're like a rocket that is being launched into space, yeah? But rockets have pads or shells, or I don't know what to call them, but like they're just things attached to the rocket, yeah? And then when it launches, it helps it launch, and then it has to fall off for the rocket to be able to go far. Spaceship, sorry, I don't know why I kept saying rocket. Spaceship, yes, right? This is spaceship. At almost every point, you're going to have to drop some of the load so that you can go higher. And honestly, no matter how long the person has been your friend, sometimes some friends are just not meant to be lifetime friends, and you just have to drop them, because if you don't, you're going to crash, or you're not going to be able to go higher than the point where you're at. And I feel like if I were you, I wouldn't compromise my moving forward for a friendship that is no longer adding to my life. It doesn't really make sense to me. So realize that early in life, you are going somewhere and not everybody can go with you to where you're going to. So and that is perfectly okay. Honestly, it is perfectly okay. So yeah, just realize that in life, when you lose people or when you lose friends, don't see it as a loss, just see it as their time with you is up. Everybody's in your life for a season and for a reason. Don't keep giving people in your life for a season reasons why they should still be in your life, even when they prove to you that they're not supposed to be there. Just let them go. Trust me, it is better for you, your mental health, your well-being, everything. Trust me. Sorry, my nail polish is off. I'm so sorry, you guys. Anyway, the next thing I feel like you need to realize in life is reading books will get you a really long way. I don't like reading, sadly. So what I do is I go online and I look for the summary of different books and I read that, or I listen to audiobooks. I don't like sitting down and like reading like this. I just don't like it. So you can do that too. Reading is definitely going to get you a long way in life, trust me. Things that would have taken you like 20 years to learn, someone has already penned it down. So why not just read, learn what you need to learn and move that out of the way. So like, yeah, I think that's one of the things I feel like you need to realize early in life too. Reading is important. So the next thing I feel like you need to realize early in life is that whatever you allow to happen will continue to happen. This applies to everywhere in life, from friendships to relationships to just things that happen to you in life. If you continue to let certain things happen, like let me use a relationship as an example. Say your girlfriend keeps hitting you. If you continue to let that happen, she's going to hit you till the day she will kill you. So don't be letting things that you know you cannot live with for the rest of your life continue to happen. You are the CEO of your own life. Don't ever allow something that you know you are not comfortable with to continue to slide, or to continue to just sit in your space. Like whatever you're not comfortable with, end it. Simple. So the last point I feel like you need to realize in life is that life without God is miserable. Life without God is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself. Trust me, in every single thing you do in life, you need God right by your side, right in front of you and right behind you, because trust me, there's so much evil going on in the world that you cannot afford to be in the world without some form of protection. And trust me, the surest protection that you can ever have is God. And then apart from even evil and protection, do you know how many decisions you're going to have to make in life? Do you know how many things you're going to have to need like divine guidance for? I feel like why not just have God there with you through everything that you go through in life? And then I feel like it's just great to have somebody that you know is the creator of your life on your side, and then you just know that, like, that's like having a textbook with you in the exam hall. Like life is just so easy when you let God take the wheel. Honestly, like, just see, I can't even explain this enough, but trust me, a life with God is the best thing you can ever do for yourself, and I promise you. So yeah, involve God in everything you do and just enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Don't ever stress about anything that you cannot change. Don't ever worry. Don't spend your time being angry. Oh my God, anger is a waste of emotion and time. Trust me, whatever situation, let me tell you, this is how I handle my things. Yeah, when something happens to me, can I do anything about it? Can I change it? Is it something that I can fix? No, and let it slide. There's no time. There's no time. I'm telling you, life is too short. There's no time for me to sit down and be dwelling on one thing or the other. And I feel like you guys should do that too. So yeah, I just thought that I should share what I have learned so far. If I learn any other thing, I would definitely share with you guys. I saw you guys like the video I did with my sisters. If you want me to do another video with them, leave a comment and tell me an idea of what kind of video, because I'm out of ideas right now. So tell me an idea of the kind of video that you like me to do, and I'll definitely do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Have an amazing week. See you in my next video.
So roll that thing go.